Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials. Good morning, it's 10 o'clock on Sunday the 29th of May. Just making my way down to the land, and as always, not quite sure what we're going to get done today, but let's find out. Well, here we are down on the land. It's a different day to yesterday. Quite overcast and grey. It didn't rain last night, so it's a good job I did the watering. I'll have to get straight onto that this morning. Make sure those seedlings that I put in the raised beds have a fighting chance. The sun is up there, hidden behind those clouds, just not making an appearance. And there's a bit of a breeze as well. But really the main focus of today is the bees. I don't know if that swarm is still there or not. If it is, we're going to have a go at getting it out. If it isn't, I'll be even more worried. Don't see signs of activity around these hives, which is a little bit concerning because, oh, there's a little solitary bee coming out of that one. Oh, there's another one going in. They're foraging. Don't see anything on this one though. Can hear my neighbour's busy in the field next door, and the swarm is still there, look. Not sure if that's bigger than yesterday or not. The burning question is can I get it out? Lots of activity back and forwards. Right, let me get in the cabin, get sorted out. I've just brought down a little folding step to try and get a bit of height. Need some pruning shears as well. Something to put a box to put them in. Lots and lots and lots on my mind. There's my neighbour Gary. Busy away, he's doing what I was doing yesterday, I think, strumming. Anyway, I'm going to get opened up and I'll keep you posted as we go through the video. Well, first things first, as usual, sort out the chickens. They're all busy scratching away, getting to the corn. Quick look inside the coop. I don't think there'll be many in here. There'll only be yesterday's. There we go. We've got 3 in there. Nothing. 3 in there, look. 6 hens, 6 eggs. Cannot complain. Oh, as usual, loads of mess to sort out. Food and water to top up, I'll get that done and then we'll get on with the main bit of the day. Well, good morning. It's going to be a hectic day today. I've started late. I had some family stuff to sort out this morning, and I've got lots of stuff to sort out later on today, so it's going to be a shorter than usual video. Though having said that, I have no idea how I'm going to get on trying to capture the swarm out of that hawthorne tree in the hedgerow. As you can see, I'm all suited up, ready to go. Need a bit of trimming to get access underneath the swarm, and I've yet to decide what box I'm going to use to try and capture the swarm. I had thought about putting that small blue bee box underneath, but I don't think it's big enough. Once I start messing about, they could just drop in a big cloud, and I want to try and capture as many as I can in the box, and more importantly the queen. So I don't want, you know, bundles of bees flying in all directions. I want a big lump straight into a box. To say I'm a bit nervous is an understatement. Not done this before, so it's all new and a learning curve. I'm just fingers crossed, praying that it goes to plan and I can capture the queen and the large percentage of that swarm. So wish me luck, and I'll let you know how I get on. Well, I think I've got most of them off. I don't know if the queen is in the box or not in the box. I'm hoping that she is. I've just closed it up for a minute. There is a gap for them to get in and out. So if the queen is in here, we should be able to see. The bees will fan on the outside if she is, to let the others know. Don't see it right now. So I'll just make myself a quick cup of coffee, give that 5 minutes, and then I'll take a peek inside the box and see. And I'll also keep an eye on the tree, because they are still congregating round there. I might give it another go in a minute or so. Let me grab a coffee and we'll see. Well, while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, just having a quick look at the raised beds. Plants I put in yesterday seem to be okay, but this is very dry, this soil, without the rain. I'm going to have to water again. It is forecast allegedly for a bit of rain today, but I don't buy it. And I'm certainly not going to trust to the weather forecast. Potatoes are coming on a storm, this last bunch that I put in, but again, dry. So at some point before I go, I need to do a bit of watering. Let me just check this. Oh, look at that. That's the first one this year, and I'm sorry, I'm away tomorrow, so I won't get a chance. I'm going to have to eat it. That is so sweet. Couldn't resist. Let me just look. Oh, look at that. Sorry, but that one's going to have to go as well. How nice is that? Beautiful. Even sweeter. Right. Coffee time. Right, I've just given it 10-15 minutes while I made a coffee. I've not drunk it, it's still in the cabin. I just want to see what's happening now with the box and with that branch. Now we have still got bees swarming around that branch. Now it could be that the queen's there, or it could be that the smell of the queen is still there. I honestly do not know. And I keep looking on this box for signs of behaviour that might indicate the queen's in there, but in all honesty I'm not seeing it. One thing I did notice though this morning, I looked inside that little blue transportation box, nuke box. We've still got bees going in and out of there, which is a little bit strange. I didn't expect to see any this morning, and when I open it up, let me just, so I'm trying to do this with the camera in my hand, and I've got no glove on this camera hand. When I look inside this box, we've got a little group of bees, which suggests that there might be a queen in there. So that's even more confusing. What I really want to do is get that box into this new hive, because I'd hate to have gone to all the trouble of moving them from the blue box into that hive yesterday and to have not actually got the queen in. So I think I'll do that first. I'll make sure everything's out of that blue box into that hive, and then I'll worry about the swarm. So let me get the camera on the tripod and get a bloody glove on and we'll take a look at that. Well, we've got bees in there, that's for sure. I've got so many bees, I don't know what to do with them all. I've got bees above me in the tree, I've got bees in this hive, I've got bees in that little uke box. Surrounded by bees. And because I'm messing with the hives, they're not very happy. Yeah, I think if I take the back few frames out of this, I might be able to tip those bees into the back. Fingers crossed. Let's get those frames back in and get the excluder on. Right, that's one job done. I'll just leave this for now. Right. Time for the next set of bees. Right, again I'm trying to do this without a glove, so this might be asking for trouble. It's really hard to tell. Well, maybe. You see that bee there fanning its bum in the air and fanning? So if you can see that or not, let me take this other glove off. There, look. It's got its bum in the air and it's fanning. That is what they do to say that the queen's there. So, fingers crossed, the queen is in that box. So let's try and get these into that blue transport box. Stop doing it now, look. Right, apologies for the poor quality of the... They're all in there. It's just a case of getting them into that box. They were all congregated in this corner earlier. Now they're not, which is a bit worrying. Anyway, let me try and get this done. Right, let's give them a little bit of time on the hive and see what they do. I'll just give them a little bit of time to settle down inside that box, and hopefully when I come back I'll see the that fanning motion round by the door. That's what I'm hoping to see. And if it is, that will tell me the queen's in there. So I'll go get that coffee that I never drank, and I'll come back to you shortly. Well, it is the weekend, so it wouldn't be the weekend without the greenery for the chickens. Oh, they are enjoying it. Mr. Cockerel telling them where all the best bits are. Didn't realise I had that on Zoom. Must have been from when I was looking at the swarm in the bush. It's nice to see them pecking around, enjoying. Right, I will definitely drink that coffee, even though it is probably cold by now. Well, that's quite encouraging. We've got bees outside fanning. So that's really encouraging. One just landed on my camera. Yeah, that's encouraging. This weather's weird. The sun keeps coming out, then it clouds over. I did think it was going to start raining a minute ago. It spat a little tiny bit. We've got bees around that hive, so that's good. We've got bees around the old hive, in and out, so that's good. The burning question is what to do with these that are still on the branch. I am tempted to try and get those in the box again. Let's see. Right, I've popped those in the box And I've deliberately turned it upside down because I noticed last time they all congregated at the top of the box. So I'll leave that for 5–10 minutes and see what we've got going on inside there. In the meantime, I might just be tempted to pop some frames in that blue box. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait until I've emptied the contents of this one. Let's see. Well, I'm fairly confident that there's a queen in that little blue nuke box. I've got that box with the extra bits from that swarm that I've pushed them into that box. I'll bring that over, shake them into that nuke box, put some frames in, and we'll see how we get on with that. Oh, the bees, they're driving me crazy. Right. So, after all that palaver, we've got the original hive. Bees are continuing to come in and out of that. That's the one I'm really nervous about, because when I looked at that yesterday, I didn't see signs of eggs or larvae. So that one worries me. But all we can do now is give it some time. The second hive, I'm fairly sure that I've got a queen in there. If for some reason I didn't have yesterday, the ones that I've put in from that blue nuke box in that little ball, I'm quietly confident that that's got a queen in. So again, it's really just a case of waiting and seeing, but they're going in and out, so that's all that counts. This one, I'll just get rid of that. Who knows with this one? Judging from the activity I saw earlier, it suggests there is a queen in there. I've just obviously dropped a load more bees in. The ones that were scattered on the floor, they're gradually making their way to the door. So again, I'm fairly confident, you probably can't see on the video, but there is a bee doing its little bum in the air waggle dance near the doorway there. In fact, there's a couple of them, I can see it now. I'm just a bit nervous because they're not best pleased with me, and my camera hand has got no glove on. But I'm fairly confident that that's got a queen in. So I'll get a little base knocked up to sit that on, and again it's a case of wait and see. But at least they've got frames in there now to start building on, assuming of course the queen is in there. So get out of this gear, cool down a bit, cut a little frame up, a base frame for them. I don't know where to put this. Have a tidy up and get some watering done, because the sun's come back out again. Twice it's spitted with rain, but now the sun's out and again really bright. Oh dear, the weather, what to do? Well, no sign of this proper rain, and I'm going to be away until Tuesday, so I daren't take the chance. If it rains, it rains. If it doesn't, at least I'm making sure the plants have a fighting chance. It's a bit of a chore, but how pleased am I that I've got stored water, at least 3,500 litres of it, on the field. The weather this year would have been a complete nightmare if I didn't have that stored water. So, top tip, if you're not storing water, get started. Well, that's it for this video and for this weekend. Weather just has no clue what it's doing. 1 minute it's scorching hot, the next minute it's grey and threatening rain. Allegedly 6 miles away they had a downpour, and yet I've been watering inside and out. It's crazy, really crazy. As I said earlier, it's a good job I've got stored water, otherwise I'd have been in trouble this year. Well, after the big palaver with the bees, they all seem to have settled down. There was a tiny little group of them on the branch earlier. Yeah, they've actually gone now. So clearly the queen is not there. Hopefully it's in that little blue nuke box. Lots of activity on this one still, even though it is, wouldn't you know it, it's starting to spit again with rain. Activity on that one, in and out, and activity on the original one, in and out. And look at that, I don't know if you can hear it on this tree. It's actually started to rain, wouldn't you know it? Well, if it rains and it rains, I don't care, it'll water everything, because it really does need it. And hopefully it'll save me panicking between now and Tuesday when I come back down again. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're staying safe and well and enjoying your weekend. Let me know about your challenges in the comments section. I always do enjoy reading the comments. So tell me about your planting, tell me about your long-term food stores, tell me about anything, as long as it's nice and polite. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch you in the next video. Well, that's it for this video. I hope there was something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button. Also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, I welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. Just feel free to leave them in the comments section below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.